to get to Courtney Reagan with some news on L Brands. Hey, Court.
Hi there, Morgan. Yes, so according to a filing that was filed in a Delaware court today, Sycamore Partners is seeking to terminate the deal to buy 55% of Victoria's Secret from L Brands. That deal was announced about February 20th, so not so long before the pandemic and the virus outbreak really hit here in the U.S. So when you look back through the original merger agreement, there was a very long section that is called the Material Adverse Effect Clause. And the word pandemic is indeed mentioned in this part of the original agreement. Of course, though, because this is a court filing, this could be a court battle. It does not automatically mean that the deal is off. But L Brand shares are down sharply, about 21% here on this news, after they had been halted originally and then reopened. Not to mention that there were a lot of changes L Brands was going to put in place upon the close of this deal, including CEO and Chairman Les Wexner would be sort of stepping aside, becoming Chairman Emeritus, along with a number of other executive changes within L Brands. So that all is now potentially a big question mark. We, of course, have reached out to L Brands and have not yet gotten their statement on what's going on here, but we can confirm this filing in the Delaware court system did happen here today and is the reason for this downward move of L Brands. Back over to you.
Yeah, Court, it's really interesting. I mean, essentially, Sycamore is arguing that the actions Victoria's took to save themselves, essentially, furloughing employees, cutting executive comp, being unable to get rid of a lot of merchandise, and not paying rent, were all in violation of the transaction agreement.
Exactly. And obviously, these agreements are complicated. They are detailed. I am sure that L Brands is going to try to fight back on this. I think we all know the trajectory of Victoria's Secret was not going in the right direction. And so this was a deal that was going to be helpful for the parent company. And they are probably going to argue otherwise, Carl, that all of those actions that they took were necessary, were sort of to the best of their ability under the circumstances. I imagine the lawyers are getting very busy already trying to figure out exactly what's going to happen here. And remember, L Brands was still going to retain 45% of Victoria's Secret. So this wasn't a complete sale. This was a majority ownership situation. So perhaps that changes somehow in the eventual outcome as well. Maybe it's not so black and white.